Scott, Carol,
That was good,
it's
Bob.
so good to see you guys.
Hey, it's good to see you too.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but could you continue your conversation?
Oh,
I think it's kind of interesting, and I think people out here would like to hear it too.
oh yeah. I was just talking to Scott about his project. He has a film crew and everything, and they're making a movie. And I hadn't heard too much about it. I heard a little bit from you, Bob, but I was just going to check it out with him and see what's going on. So,
Well, what is he telling you, Scott?
Well,
Well, I'm not sure exactly where to begin.
Can you pull the glasses off?
Oh, okay. There we go.
You
Look
have
at those
beautiful eyes,
these beautiful blue eyes. So we are commencing every Saturday filming. We have Miss June from Styx, who's now kind of helping with the storyboarding since she's an artist. So she was kind enough to storyboard Act 1 here. Which is not for me because I already know what I want to do anyway. It's for everybody else to kind of get on the same page. And it helps Bill because Bill's kind of the final editor in this.
oh, you're working with Bill Lowe, aren't you?
Oh yeah. He was supposed to do this and he's like, no, Scott, you do this. And now he's like, okay, I want to do this.
Yeah.
But it was
He's wonderful.
it was supposed to be his film and now, so I blame him. So now he has to do and correct all my mistakes in post-production. But so far we're doing pretty good. Still months away from being done filming, so it's being like edited and it's being produced as we are commencing filming. So by June, July, we should be done, and then we'll be submitting the film to film festival.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. That's not a whole lot of time.
Well-
June is almost upon us. July, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really important scenes that are happening, and the main ones we're leaving right at the end, like filming in the courthouse.
Got it.
So they gave us permission to film in the courthouse, gave us permission to film in the jail. So a lot of those important scenes we're just kind of waiting, and but there's a lot of more technical scenes that we're doing right now.
Oh, super.
So, but it's a lot of work. It's
Is it a lot more than you imagined?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I make little short films, and to carry out this little short films into 2 hours, we're trying not to crest past 2 hours. Otherwise, we'll bleed it into the second film.
Right. So now, is it a secret as to what this film is? Because you haven't mentioned what it is.
Kind of. I mean, it's we have obtained a court document from 1879, and the story is solely based off this court document. It's almost 500 pages, 488 pages, something like that. And there's more to it and there's more after it, but it's the series of events that lead up to this and lead after it that make this story really intense. And people are just, I don't think most people will believe that it actually happened in a 16-month period.
In
Mariposa
Mariposa
County.
County. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you find some stuff out 35 years later, which, back then that's like a lifetime. People
Totally,
didn't even
it
live
was.
past 30 years. So it was pretty shocking for the town to finally have solved this mystery, I think. And then, people like Bob Barrett we interviewed still remember, learning about it in 8th grade in the 40s and 50s. It was a major deal. And then it kind of just dissolved into like nobody knows about it anymore. So we're talking 150 years ago.
Yeah, that's the way history is, isn't it? It just
Yeah.
sort of gets
So,
left behind.
this is filmed on location.
Yeah.
So the actual buildings, the sites, I mean, people who were the real players in this story
So it's on the historic sites.
had their footprints on the floors
Yeah.
of the buildings we're filming in.
Is that right?
Yeah, the real cool one is there's a character named Choicer, Punch Choicer, and we kind of knew about him, but Bob actually introduced him, and we found out he was a key player during this time, and we were like blown away. The crazy thing is, so we're filming, got permission to film in the Bonton, being that it's not a restaurant, because it used to be the Bear Valley Bar,
Right.
and the bar top is actually in the museum.
Oh, cool.
So we get to film in that, but then the back shots are actually in the actual building, and this gentleman kills a guy in that building. So we were like reenacting that whole scenario, but he actually becomes a deputy later in history in Mariposa County.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's the murderer and then he becomes a deputy.
Yeah,
How does that work?
I told our captain, one of our captains in the sheriff's department, because we're in the process of getting ready to shoot in the jail again, and yeah, it's kind of unbelievable that that was an acceptable.
You
I
have
guess it's good to have connections, right?
you found an actor that's kind of connected to this.
Yeah, Yeah. So Dave's grandson is name
Dave
is
Trabucco?
yeah. His name is Sandin. He actually is the same height. Looks just like him. He's 5'5".
Oh, wow.
And we even have the actual badge that he wore in 1870.
Oh,
Dave
did you get
has
that from
it.
Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we get to use it, which is like, wow. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's pretty surreal to hold that. You know, and that's a big thing, you know, for a man that was, you know, in San Quentin, probably thinking he was going to die in prison, to a man that holds a badge in a county. And then, I'm not going to tell you the story, but there's a heroic act that he kind of participates in that really paints him as a great key figure in the community during this time.
So, are you having a hard time containing your enthusiasm with this?
No, I just feel like, you know, it would be easier if I did this full time, because like Fridays and like all day Saturdays and like up late at night, you know, a lot of times we'll go to Bill Lowe's and storyboard with Miranda, and it's just so much planning, and it's a lot.
And you have a business to take care of, don't you?
Yeah, I'm still a general contractor. Yeah,
Yes,
I know.
exactly.
So this isn't your day job?
No, it's not. We don't make any. This is all like, everybody is just, you know, it's a voluntary thing. You know, we all are trying to participate in.
And you're looking for more volunteers.
Yeah. Yes, we have a lot, and
Ooh, there you go,
we are.
Mariposa. Yeah.
there's some scenes that will need quite a few people. Like, yeah. And
Oh, fun.
We'll be excited to kind of interview, because it's you know, we want everybody to be actors from the community, because we all live here, and I think that's like the cool part.
Right.
People from Mariposa are acting as actors from 170 or 150 years ago,
That's
because it does
excellent.
track back into the 1850s a little bit too. It'll touch base on a little of that, and then all the way to 1909. So
Nice.
Thank you. I really appreciate you taking some time, Scott. And Carol, welcome back.
Hey, thanks, Bob.
You guys have fun. Have a great day.
see ya.
Bye.